First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, and send over honors to my elders and apostles, the great millstone that taught me this word. Peace, love, honors, and respect as always to you, elect document out there laboring, and sincerity and truth out the four corners of the earth, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice and do so. So I'm going to get straight into this lesson. It's quick in transit, and it's just inspired by godly thoughts, man. And we got to pretty much just get straight to the point. We got to stop acting like judgment can't come down on our ass too, man. All right? We hit the highways and the hedges. We teach the Bible. All right? We break down these prophetic things, okay? Which is definitely a blessing that Yahawah opened up our eyes. You know, with that eyesight that's spoken of in the book of Revelation, to be able to see these end-time prophecies, to be able to understand the times of the end. You know, and what we understand about the times of the end is that the Most High, according to the book of Ezekiel 9 and 4, those that, you know, it says, they go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the head of the men that sigh and they cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. But then the following precept says what? And he said unto the others, go ye through the city and smite. All right, spare none. Okay, and that who's going to be smitten? You know, those who don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments of Heavenly Father. Also, you know, because those who don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments blatantly are the 2/3 of the people in this world, which is why it was coined in 2nd Ezra. All right, it says, it's in the 15th chapter, it says, woe unto them, woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. But them that are full of unrighteous works, you know, them that are, you know, just like I said, blatantly being disorderly against the ordinances of Yahawah. And it also falls into us that are considered men of the Lord or part of this ministry doing a work. Okay. Now, is that a good work? As the scriptures say, yes, it's a good work. It's a foolish work, but it is necessary. All right, putting up these epistles, it's very necessary. This is why, you know, Yahawah said, you know, he had it written in the book of Acts, the 5th chapter. He said, "This work was of men. All right, it will come to naught." All right, but not to segue too much. The point is, man, don't think just because you're doing the work and you're putting up videos and, you know, you're coming to the camp on time, you know, and all this and that and the third. If your heart is not pure, man, Yahawah is going to get rid of you. All right? Don't think that the judgment can't come down on you because you're doing these things. Okay? This does not make us exempt from judgment. Now, that's the reason why I brought out Ezekiel 9 and 4. Okay? Because it says, set a mark upon the head of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And when you go into that word mark in Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4, it's the Hebrew word thawah, meaning exempt from judgment. Okay? And a lot of people will not be exempt from judgment, and we know that from multiple scriptures. Okay? One being the Lord said, he said, the slander of the Lord is going to be many. All right? When the Lord come back, he will not what? He will not meet you as a man, you know, which is speaking into the inhabitants of Babylon. Okay? And you can fall into being an inhabitant of Babylon, man, if you're not attending to the house of Yahawah. Okay? Wholeheartedly, the Most High searches out the hearts and the reins, and he knows all the intentions of men, and it tells you that in the book of 2nd Ezra 16, right? So don't think that just because you're doing this work, once again, I'm going to say it, all right? Because that's the point that I'm trying to hammer into the heads of the elect, the hopeful elect, is don't think that you cannot be judged, man. We understand, because what is that, the book of Hebrews chapter 10, and I believe verse 26, where it says, it speaks about the willful sin. It says there's no more mercy for willful sin, but a certain fearful looking for of judgment. Okay? That's why these things were written, man. For our understanding, for our learning. All right? Romans chapter 15, verse 4. These things written aforetime, written for our learning. Okay? That's not just talking about that's not talking about the evil works that men do. That's talking about certain people who will fall out, certain people whose heart wasn't pure neither, man. All right, if your heart's not pure towards the house of Yahawah, you can best believe, as it says, a certain fearful looking for of judgment, man. Best believe that there's going to be a judgment for you if you're not tending to the house of the Lord with your whole heart, man. All right, Well, so that's pretty much the point that I wanted to get into. It was on my spirit to get that out, man, because we can fall into that category if we're not careful or mindful or genuine with this word, man. Okay? Be genuine with this word, and quit acting like you can't be fucking judged, man. You know, and I said this originally to cut myself, you know, certain things that I wasn't satisfied with. And, you know, immediately I just turned the camera on, man. All right? So, hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. We'll give more praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Shai. Until the next video, I say shalom.